Let's go ahead and bring in our featured artist of the week. Like I said, this is a band that's been on the show before. Their music's been on the show before, and they're coming out with a new album tomorrow. And I got to tell you guys, I haven't told you this yet, but by the way, this is Ides of Mae. But I wanted to tell you that your new video with all the colors and stuff is freaking awesome. Loved it. I thought it was great, and that's what really sold me on having you guys be a featured artist for now. You know, you guys are great and stuff. But we can only pick so many people, and I don't really approach people. We always get submissions, you know. But I always am looking, following people out of the pool of artists that we've had on the show before, and keeping an eye and keeping tabs and stuff. And Troy, right?
Yes.
We've been in touch on Facebook and stuff. So, you know, Troy and I have been talking, and so these seem like really nice people. They're in Colorado. Guys, I want you to go around and just introduce yourselves. Let us know who you are and what you're doing. Let's go ladies first, of course. Yeah, that one. And then you're funny, dude. And then I want you guys, whoever wants to introduce your song, Time Runs Out, and then we'll listen to that. And we'll come back and we'll get deeper with
Okay, my name is Jasmine, and I sing.
My name is Eric. I play the bass. My name is Troy. I play the drums.
My name is Julian, and I play guitar. And the song you're about to hear is the name of our album as well, Time Runs Out.
All right, Time Runs Out on Indie Music Live, episode 63. We're going to come back and get deeper with Dave. Indie Music Live, episode 63. That's the Ides of Mae, better known as Ides of Mae, and they are hanging out, having fun, giving you a show behind the curtain there. It's an inside joke. Don't mind me. So let's go ahead and jump in and get deeper with Dave.
Yeah, let's get to it. Oh, God. Look at that. Man.
That was a great picture, man.
That was like really
Yeah, it was 7 weeks it took to put that picture together. And we're still working on the jingle. It's coming soon.
Totally worth it. Totally
Yeah, dude. I mean, hey, we're trying to mix our stuff here, too. It takes forever. But great stuff, guys. I mean, you've been on – we've done reviews on you in the past. We've played your songs in the past. And I love, like, the progression of your sound. What jumps out to me when I hear this new stuff is that you guys, you like to push the boundaries. Like I'm guessing, like I'm putting myself in your brains. You tell me if I'm wrong, but you don't want to just do that same old recycled, rock shit. that everyone else is doing. Like you're experimenting, you're doing just with bridges and breaks and different accentuating different parts of the band, different instruments, giving it its space, trying to create a unique sound. And that, like, that's awesome. That is so awesome. So am I on with that, or anybody?
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's pretty much right on with it. I mean, that's exactly been our approach has been trying to think out of the box a little bit, you know, and it may not be the music industry's box, but definitely our box. And, you know, we've all been in different bands through the years, and, you know, we're just trying to do something that's fun and exciting and different than what we've done in the past.
Absolutely. So Jasmine, I love your vibe, rocker chick, you know, like you're just kind of creating your own scene there. And real quick, I wanted to say hi to Boyce and Candy Sakai and Rob House. And, you know, we got some cool people in the room. Thanks for coming by. Jasmine, who are your vocal influences?
Vocal influences.
Yeah.
That's
like just name like maybe 5 artists that you feel have been an influence to creating your sound in the style, like the way that you sing, because no one jumped out to me. It's like, oh, she sounds exactly like so and so. It's like there's a lot going on there, and it's cool. I'm just curious from your perspective, like who kind of made a difference in terms of creating your style.
I think that when it comes to the way that I perform, I really look at Gwen Stefani and the way that she captivates people when she's on stage. And I've never been able to sound, when I was younger, I was never able to sound the way that I wanted to. I always wanted a rounder voice. I always wanted something more than what I have. And honestly, someone like a Gwen Stefani who fronts sort of this boys club has always been really inspiring to me.
Okay, fair enough. But Gwen Stefani, she's like it's a vastly different sound. You know, I don't consider her like a rocker chick. I think she's like just a cool pop chick to me. So if you're struggling with this, how about like Julian? How would you answer that? Like, what do you think? How do you think Jasmine, like, what do you think? Who do you think she sounds like?
Oh, who do I think she sounds like?
Sure.
I want to start with like Pat Benatar going all the way back.
Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. Okay. I think that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But
so, you know, basically, you know, front of a rock band, obviously, Stevie Nicks or
there we go.
Yeah.
I don't know who you're thinking of.
So yeah, you know, the Pretenders, that kind of vibe. I definitely think there's, you know, just definitely this, you know, very raw energy that comes through in our music when she sings. So.
Okay, so Julian, yeah, this is what we were talking about before the show. Is like I just want to touch on just the whole band artist transition to like producer mixers, because sometimes it's actually the same people and sometimes it's just someone else. Sometimes you do it yourself. Sometimes you just step back and let a mixer like just create what he feels is best for you guys. And so the whole sound, like in terms of the creativity, like I said at the beginning of our chat here, is like you guys are pushing the boundaries. I think that's amazing, and I think that path is awesome. And I just want to continue. I want to see more of it. But in terms of mixers and who you choose as like a producer and an engineer, what's your approach to that? What's your philosophy to that? Like, do you want to have a say? Like, do you stand over the shoulder of the mixer, or do you like step back and let them do their thing?
So we have a lot of influence in the sound, in the way that our music gets produced and put together. We have an engineer and a guy who mixed our album, and then we send it off to get mastered. So, you know, there are different levels, not just the band who have been able to, I think, improve upon the sound of what we've recorded. We get a fair amount of say in what actually gets recorded and the part writing, and very much, very, very, very involved with the assembly of the music. In terms of the actual mix, we, on this last record, we kind of got like 3 past, work throughs of the record. Like we had a version, then we all listened to it, and then we gave very, very specific notes. And the next time through, the list gets a little bit longer or a little bit shorter, and then a little bit. So in terms of direct feedback, that's something that, if I didn't have that, I know I wouldn't be able to create music if I wasn't directly involved in what we were doing. And I think everybody in this band feels that way. And it's a cool opportunity to be able to work so directly with the producer on an album. But it's not standing over the.
I got you. Hey, Troy, important question for you, man. Who are your 3 favorite comedians in the world?
Ooh, okay. Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Kind of locking up.
You weren't ready for that one, were
I'm
you?
gonna have to go with what's his name? Kevin from
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith. Yeah.
the fat dude, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Kevin Smith.
the fat movie producer guy. Sure.
I just really appreciate being a big guy myself. That those fat dudes are awesome. So I have one. Jack Black, Kevin Smith.
Yes.
I'm gonna follow it up with Kevin Hart because he's really
Oh wow.
and still like stupid funny. He kills me.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So, what do you like, Joe? You can come back now, but I'm curious. What's the outlook for 2017? What do you guys want to do? Are you wanting to tour more? Are you wanting to continue to just do like an album a year? Like, what are you guys looking at for the next 12 months?
Well, performance is very organic. It's not like album a year. It's when the songs are there, then we're going to record. We're so pumped because we got an album that's coming out tonight at midnight. It's going to be on all digital music sources. So yeah, Google Music, Spotify, iTunes, the list goes on, the list goes on, the list goes on. And obviously our website, idesofmay.com. We're going to do a lot of touring this year, and we have an album release show next week. So we're kind of doing our homework to get prepped for that one. So we're really excited.
Okay, sweet. I'm out, Joe. Take it.
Cool. So I wanna like just catch up on some things that you dropped the ball on, Dave.
Oh, come on.
Rob's here, Rob's trying to throw you stuff to say, and you're just ignoring him and stuff. So let's go through some of the things the listeners have said.
Oh yeah.
I'm just giving you a hard time, Dave. You know that. You're fired. Rob Howes says this is so dope. And Candy Sky was saying her voice is so exclusive.
Thanks, Rob.
Did you hear me? Your voice is so exclusive.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. And
That's why I couldn't answer.
and Joan Jett was also throwing in there a little bit. So.
Yeah, good one.
Cool. So you guys have mentioned that you have an album coming out at midnight tonight, which for me is in 2 hours. So go ahead and let's kick you out of here. Go ahead and give your shout outs and where people can find the new music and you in general, and then we'll say farewell.
All right. Well, thank you. We're Ides of Mae. You can find our music at idesofmay.com on iTunes, Spotify,
CD Baby, YouTube,
All the usual channels.
Yes, anywhere.
As was mentioned before, our very first full-length album drops tonight at midnight Mountain Time. But wherever you're at, it will be there first thing in the morning when you wake up, regardless. So check it out. Time runs out. It also comes with a full-length remix album.
Nice.
Buy it from our website, which Julian actually did the work for that.
That's awesome.
A huge part of it, and it is insane. So please check it out. We love you.
Yeah.
Derek has stuff to say, I'm sure.
I have a feeling he talks the most.
You want EDM Ides of Mae, then get the remix CD.
No, that's cool. I like that. That's a cool idea. Zach Kimball, he must know you. He said he's staying up past midnight to listen to both albums, obviously.
Ooh, nice.
So. All right, and then actually we're kicking you out, but Terrence has a question if you guys want to go in the chat and answer him. It says, how do you balance life and road life? So you can pop into the chat and answer that if you want to or don't have to. So thank you very much, guys, for spending the time with us on Indie Music Live.